I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hello everybody and welcome into Holbert Arena here in Terre Haute. It's a non-conference matchup between the Greenville Panthers and the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. Before we get into the pregame coverage, let's take you through some of the sponsors that make tonight's broadcast possible. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. With 5 central Indiana locations, Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermakers, Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burton Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrical partner since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. La Una. The Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunity. And finally, IndianaSRN Sports Page. Sports From border to border and coast to coast, your source for high school and college sports coverage. Charlie Harris alongside with Sean Shepard for tonight's non-conference matchup. Sean, let's start with the Greenville Panthers. Greenville, as we said, a non-conference matchup. They hail out of the SLIAC, the St. Louis Athletic Conference, and they're not off to a great start. They're 3-6. They're coming off an overtime win on Saturday against the Mississippi College for Women, an 81-70 win in the overtime period. Let's take a look at just that overtime section. It's all tied up after 4 quarters. You go to overtime. Greenville outscores Mississippi 15-4 in that period, and that's a good sign for a team already riding a 2-6 record going on the road against that team like Mississippi Women College. What stands out to you from that overtime period to come across 15-4, you outscore them completely? That's got to give you a spark here moving forward before you head into conference play in the SLIAC.
Well, it's a couple things, really. If you look at the shooting percentage, 33% from the field in overtime compared to just 11% for Mississippi. And then on the other side as well, free throws, 6 out of 8 was this Greenville team. They scored more points on the free throw line in overtime than Greenville did the entirety of overtime.
There are only 2 players that have started all 9 games for Greenville. That would be Alyssa Seymour and Courtney Brummer. Alyssa Seymour, the leading scorer for the Panthers, she averages 11.1 points, 6 rebounds, and she is the leading scorer for this team. She's going to have a big impact here tonight, most definitely.
Especially in the inside presence, because there's not a whole lot of size on this Greenville team. So if you look on the other side, you have not a whole lot of size either, but you have multiple players who are approaching 6 feet, and and a lot of them as the scoreboard turned off here.
Alyssa Seymour, she started 9 games. She gets to the free throw line a ton, a 71% shooter. She's taken most free throw attempts on this team for Greenville. And for a Rose Holman team, they're 1-7. They're struggling with their interior defense. You got to think Alyssa Seymour needs to have a hot start here in this first quarter, this first half in general, to kind of get her offense in a rhythm early on. Alyssa Seymour is going to be called on plenty in this first half, you got to wonder.
And she definitely does because, again, you don't have a whole lot of size from Rose Holman. And if you see the inside presence, she's mainly just a post player. She's not taking very many threes, if any, at all this season. But she's 49% shooting overall. So if she gets off to a hot start, that's a really good sign for Greenville.
And another interior presence for Greenville is Courtney Brummer. She started every single game. She averages just shy of 6 points, but she averages 6 rebounds per game. It's going to be the front court duo of Alyssa Seymour and Courtney Brummer. If you're Rose Holman, what's important for your interior defense to limit those high percentage looks inside that Greenville will certainly be looking for tonight?
Neither team shoots the ball very well, so really just being aggressive on the defensive side is a really good way to avoid that.
For Greenville, they shoot just 22% from distance this year. Not the best shooting splits in the early part of the season, but a long way to go. But for a team struggling from the three-point line, that puts more of an emphasis on getting out in fast breaks, getting looks in the paint, getting out in transition, and especially defensively when you're not shooting great from 3, forcing turnovers, being active in passing lanes are all things you have to hone in on. You got to wonder.
And again, looking at Greenville's shooting percentage, you mentioned them not shooting the 3 very well, but they're not a great free throw shooting team either, just 60% from the charity stripe this season. So that's something else that you need to keep an eye on. If you are Rose Holman and you get beat, it may not be the worst idea to maybe, foul them and make them earn it from the charity stripe.
For Greenville, they're led by head coach Roy Mulholland in his 26th season with the Panthers. He's the winningest coach in program history. Also, a fun fact about Coach Mulholland, he's starting his first year as the head men's and women's golf coach, so he's getting even busier through this season of athletics. But Roy Mulholland, a coach he's been around the block for quite some time, several decades with this Greenville program. He is the guy to lead the charge. He's the guy to get your team out of a slump And for Greenville's offense, the shooting splits have been low. He's the guy to get them back in the game. We're going to split for a quick break. On the flip side, we'll talk about Rose-Hulman, their keys to the game for tonight's matchup.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Welcome back to Holbert Arena. Rose-Hulman, the Fighting Engineers, hosting the Greenville Panthers, a non-conference matchup. Greenville out of the SLIAC, the SLIAC, and Rose-Hulman in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. The Fighting Engineers so far this year just 1-7. They picked up their first win of the season on Saturday against Bluffton. And that was quite the game, a 58-56 win for Rose-Hulman. In the first half, the Engineers led 35-11, and it ended up as just a 2-point victory for the Engineers' first win of the season. We got to talk with Rose-Hulman's head coach, Devrin Paul, about that game. He said the key for that first half, where Bluffton shot just 4 of 35 from the field, was just active hands. It was pressure on the perimeter. It was on-ball pressure, forcing turnovers and obviously forcing missed shots. But the script flipped in the second half, where Bluffton scored 27 fourth-quarter points to make it a game. Rose-Hulman escapes with their first win of the season, but tonight, Sean, I want to ask you, a team fresh off of a win, a young team, they're without Jamie Baum, last year's leading scorer who averaged just shy of 20 points per game. They don't have one single player they can throw the ball to and ask, go get a bucket. Coach Paul said it's much more of a team effort this year. What do you want to see offensively tonight after a win on their home court to try to make it back-to-back wins?
Well, truthfully, you've got to turn good defense into good offense as well. So it's really both sides of the ball to get the train rolling for Rose-Hulman, but really you got to play through your guards as well. Sophia Reese still coming back from that injury. Her third game, but not a minutes restriction. Coach says she feels good, so she'll be someone that will really lead the offense and has a really good chance to see how she does tonight.
Sophia Reese, last year's starting point guard. She's in her junior season now, and she's the catalyst of this offense. You got to wonder, maybe the slow start for Rose-Hulman has been because they've been without Sophia Reese. She's quick, she's shifty, she can drive the ball inside, she's comfortable shooting the three. Her back in the lineup is crucial. She's played, like you mentioned, Sean, just 2 games, but here tonight she's healthy. Like you mentioned, Coach Paul said she is not on a minutes restriction. You got to think she will be hunting for her shots tonight.
You got to wonder, but she also is really good at dishing out the ball as well. Averages over 3 assists per game, so really someone that likes to give credit to her teammates as well and share the love.
Offensively for Rose-Hulman in the HCAC, they averaged the second least amount of points. They averaged 57.8 points per game. And as well, their offense, well, they're shooting just 36% this season. 3-point shots have not been fantastic, but for a team in a shooting slump, it has to be an emphasis on the inside game. It's kind of the same story with Greenville. They're not shooting the ball tremendously well from range, and neither is Rose-Hulman. So for both sides, it's going to be an emphasis on high-quality looks inside the paint.
Well, you've actually seen a little bit of improvement from shooting from Rose-Hulman as of late, because earlier in the season they started 3 of 31 from 3 this season, 1 of 21 really overall this season. And since then, they've actually upped that percentage to about 21% from 3, which still isn't great by any means, but it's progress. They're going in the right direction.
Yes, most definitely. And defensively for Rose-Hulman, they are allowing teams to shoot 33% from long range, which is just slightly above average. You want to chase out shooters on the three-point line, but I think Rose-Hulman is happy about this matchup tonight because Greenville, not a great shooting team. This could be a gritty interior type of focus for both sides tonight. And who do you like to come out on top in that type of matchup, an inside type of game, which is what I'm expecting.
You know, it's really, really hard to say because the leading scorers for Rose-Hulman are not really post players. It's really their guards, Caitlin Fennell and Kaya Peterson and Sophia Reese. So it's really those three. Emma Shipp, she is someone who I guess would be the paint presence, but only averages 7 points a game. So if it's all based on the paint, that's advantage Greenville.
Emma Shipp, a returner from last year's team. She started last season as a freshman. She plays the forward for the Fighting Engineers. She is a menace on the offensive boards, and with the absence of Jamie Baum this year, she's going to be the go-to player to score inside for Rose-Hulman. We're about to get underway with our national anthems, and we will send it to a quick break for the anthem.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
575 of them from 40 states and 19 countries, with a record-breaking number of applications. Did you forget about Rose's outstanding class of 2023 and how 99% of the graduates have landed a position in their dream fields, graduate school, or the military?
The renovations to Munch Hall are finally complete, so I'm sure he'll have plenty to eat at the updated Munch Cafe by the new living mall.
We just broke ground on a new residence hall that will be ready for fall 2025.
We celebrated a record-breaking homecoming with more than 2,000 alumni, students, and friends commemorating the 100th anniversary of the bonfire with our first ever drone show. We also welcomed 267 employers for our fall career fair. And perhaps the greatest gift of all, the Wall Street Journal named us to one of the top 20 best colleges in America, and U.S. News & World Report named us the #1 undergraduate engineering college. You can be a little old for a lot of things, but you're never too old or too far away for Rose-Hulman. 2023 was a year of adventurous journeys, of coming together, of growth. No matter how far away you roam this holiday season, you will never be truly alone as long as Rose is your home.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at
Forward, 6-foot senior, 44, Mississippi. Greenville is coached by Holland. And now, fans, get on your feet and let's get started for your Fighting Engineers. At guard, 5'7" junior from Las Palmas, Spain, number 2, Maria the Toy Rodriguez. Number 3, Sophia Reese. Forward 5'2" sophomore from Napoleon, Indiana, number 21, Julia Meyer. Forward 5'2" sophomore from Jasper, Indiana, number 23, Emma Shipp. Fighting Engineers are led by head coach Jeffrey Paul.
Welcome back to Holbert Arena. As the starters have been read for Greenville, Alyssa Seymour, Maya Mann, Lyra Schmink, Amelia Shoemaker, and Courtney Brummer for Rose-Hulman. It's Caitlin Fennell, Julia Meyer, Emma Shipp, Sophia Reese, and Maria Godoy Rodriguez. Just about underway for the 8th game of the regular season for Rose-Hulman, and for Game 10 for the Greenville Panthers, a non-conference matchup just about starting. It's Emma Ship and Courtney Brummer at mid-court, and we're underway on the campus of Rose-Hulman. The Fighting Engineers win the tip. They're out and running early on. Straight away jumper goes.
Good shot from Meyer. One of the bright spots when it comes to shooting this season, shooting 33% from 3.
So Julia Meyer opens it up with a swish from the wing, and here come the Panthers. Rose-Hulman's bench getting into this game, inciting some energy. Post entry. They swing it up top to Shoemaker. It's stolen away. Sophia Reese driving inside and finishing at the bucket. Check it, it's Maria Godoy Rodriguez with the steal and score, an early 5-0 lead for the Fighting Engineers.
Good, turning good defense into good offense. That's what you want to see from Rose-Hulman so far.
Now will Greenville respond? They're down already 5-0. There's Courtney Brummer feeding it inside, and it's stolen in the passing lane by Godoy Rodriguez, her second steal. And the Engineers trying to find a look inside, knocked loose and collected by Greenville.
Was a nice move, just wasn't able to finish.
Missing that time was Caitlin Fennell.
She traveled.
Travel called against Lyra Schmink.
Take a look at the last 3. Just nice pass from Ship to find the open player.
And here's a press put on by Greenville. It's knocked out of bounds by Courtney Brummer. Coach Devon Paul, we spoke to him prior to this game. He said it's an emphasis on ball movement and ball pressure on defense. That's what he wants to see from his squad, as there's a foul against Courtney Brummer.
That's a break for Rose-Hulman because that was a turnover.
So Coach Devon Paul wants to see his team spread around the offense. It's not a focus on one player like it was a season ago with Jamie Baum. He wants to see a well-rounded offensive attack, and so far, that's exactly what we are seeing early on in this first quarter.
In that last play, Rose-Hulman missed and opened Sophia Reese underneath the basket. So the ball was tipped.
Sophia Reese underneath to Emma Ship. Battling inside, spinning to her left. The shot drops. Pretty footwork for the bucket. 7-0, Rose leads. A feed inside, knocked away by Godoy Rodriguez. An errant pass from Maya Mann. Nearly a turnover, and a couple of subs enter. Courtney Brummer checks out. And so does Amelia Shoemaker. Pump fake up top. A good sound defense from Rose in this possession.
Miscommunication. Jesus didn't know it was coming to her. She doesn't know the shot clock's about to run low.
Got to put one up. It's off the front rim and collected by Rose-Hulman. That shot missed by Lyra Schmink. Sophia Reese finds Julia Meyer. Julia Meyer is turned over.
Godoy Rodriguez was moving away from where Meyer was passing the ball from.
Here's Mia DeJesus. The feed to the teammate. Maya Mann, no good. Fight for the basketball. It's a jump ball. Emma Ship tied up with Alyssa Seymour.
Possession arrow stays with the Panthers.
So far, Greenville just 0 for 1 from the field.
They've had more turnovers than shots until now. Well, actually, still including that one. They already got 3 turnovers.
That time, Adeline Gaheen gets the scoring opened for Greenville. Sophia Reese settles down the offense. Cross-court pass to Godoy Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks left, dumps it off to Julia Meyer, but a foul called. It's a reach. Called against Adeline Gaheen, who just checked in. Gaheen played just 4 minutes in last game's matchup in that overtime win.
Some mass substitutions in for both these teams.
Julia Meyer checks out, so does Godoy Rodriguez. For Rose Holman. 3 minutes underway in the first quarter. Entry pass to Ship. Driving inside is Rodriguez. They find Sophia Reese in the corner, and it's off the back iron.
Great pass to find the open player. Just could not connect from three. Has not hit a three yet in this season, but again, it's just her third game back.
Wade finds the open player. Joyner floats it in for two. Emma Ship open under the basket. She gets it, double team.
It's a little too late on that pass.
Sophia Reese pump fakes, probing inside, spinning and shooting, and it's off to the right.
I'd like to see Reese be aggressive, though, when it comes to getting her shots up so far.
It's up top. Good fake, driving kick, and once again a good recovery from Rose Holman. Under 10 on the shot clock, tied up under the basket, and the shot is too strong by Mia DeJesus.
Yeah, Reese had a hand on that first shot deflection.
Sophia Reese nearly turned over. Emma Ship returns it to her. Reese back to Ship. The open jump shot is a swish. And she's got a smile on her face after that bucket.
I can see that from Ship. Gets rewarded for her first pass, already with 4 points.
It's on the elbow. Now to DeJesus. A weird-looking shot. It's off the rim. Offensive rebound, though, by Adeline Gaheen, and she's fouled on the way up. She'll have 2 free throws.
Sorry, the third offensive rebound for Rose or for Greenville this game. So something to keep an eye on if you're Rose Holman, trying to box out a little bit better potentially.
Adeline Gaheen. First attempt is good. Last time out for Gaheen, like we mentioned, just 4 minutes played in the overtime win. She scored 2 points on 2 free throws, and that was it in those 4 minutes.
Yeah, she's not missed a free throw yet this season, so probably the one person you do not want to foul on Greenville.
She knocks down both free throws and checks out of the game. 9-6 lead for Rose Holman. Here's Godoy Rodriguez. A long pass, and it works out. Here's Peterson. She's double teamed. She finds Julia Meyer for 2.
Rose Holman shooting the ball pretty solid so far. 5 of 8 to start this game.
A great underneath pass. And that time it's Joyner who connects. Going the other way. Rodriguez out for the triple, and it goes in. Rattles around the rim for a hot second and drops.
Fennell.
It was Caitlin Fennell with the triple. Rose Holman's second 3 tonight. And they lead by 6.
Yeah, 2 of 3 from 3 so far this game. A good start.
Open look from the wing. It's off to the right. And brought down by Caitlin Fennell. Fennell finds Gallegos Rodriguez. Rodriguez underneath, count the bucket. She went up, faced contact. It did not matter, and she'll have herself a chance for a 3-point play. She's got a quick 4 points. 2 of 2 from the line. And look at that work underneath the basket. Rose Holman in transition. And she kind of just snakes her way underneath. And she'll have a 3-point play opportunity. When we come back, you're watching Rose Holman basketball on HCAC.tv.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
Well, how about the hot shooting start for Rose-Hulman? Sean, they're 7 of 10 from the field through 6 minutes, 2 of 3 from distance, and they've looked more than comfortable on their home floor tonight.
Yeah, already with 16 points, 6 minutes in, and shooting 2 of 3 from 3 as well. Very good sign so far for this Rose-Hulman team. Playing with some confidence so far.
5 different engineers have scored already through 6 minutes, and that's what Coach Devin Paul said when we talked to him. It has to be a full team effort offensively. It cannot be 1 or 2 players doing the bulk of the scoring. It has to be everybody. And that's exactly what we're seeing so far. Gallegos knocks down the free throw, and she converts a 3-point play.
Pressure and then a foul on Peterson. Got a little bit too handsy on that.
Yeah, that time Kaya Peterson.
But good effort. You know, it's something you like to see because it does get this Greenville team kind of all out of sorts. But the one issue is that they have another 10 seconds to get the ball over the court.
So now we're seeing pressure applied by Rose-Hulman in the full court. They dump it in. And Greenville's offense underway. Almost an opening for Greenville. They'll instead work it up top. Now down low to Seymour. Seymour, the handoff. Tough finish inside. No foul called, and that's a missed shot. Sophia Reese going the other way. Gets past 2 defenders. Dumps it underneath. Or they swing it up top to Godoy Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks it out to a wide open Sophia Reese. The shot doesn't matter. It's a charge going the other way. That was Godoy Rodriguez who picks up the foul call.
Kind of a late call, but the right call, as it appeared she was set.
It's Mia Mayan with the basketball right now. Greenville trying to break the press, and man, does it with her legs. Now in the half court, here comes the Panthers, trailing 17-8 in the early going. Down low to Seymour. Seymour is just stuffed. An impressive block by Anaya Hawkins.
And you get this 5'10" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, able to get underneath there and deflect the shot. Almost another turnover on Greenville, but does save it.
3 to shoot on the shot clock. It's stolen. Foul called 80 feet from the bucket.
Yeah, Diaz got held when she was trying to get the fast break. It's the right call.
Amelia Diaz was fouled. She's playing her first minutes tonight. In the win against Bluffton, Diaz recorded just 5 minutes of action. Here's Sophia Reese driving from the left side. Off the glass won't go, but the putback does. Anaya Hawkins, a little kiss off the window. And it's a 19-8 lead for the Engineers.
This is exactly the start that you want to see. Let's just see if Rose-Hulman can keep it up.
Down low to Seymour. She's double teamed. Hawkins not giving an inch. They kick it out for a 3-point try. It's in and out. Offensive rebound. The putback won't go. Another board from Seymour. That doesn't go. Finally, with the left hand, she gets it to drop.
3 offensive rebounds for Greenville in that possession alone. And that would make it 8 offensive rebounds for Greenville in the first quarter.
Hawkins tries the jump shot. Doesn't fall. A full court pass. It's intercepted in the hands of Sophia Reese. Sophia Reese to kick out to Godoy Rodriguez, who buries the triple.
Calling it a long 2, but still good to see that shot go down.
Ooh. Almost a 3-pointer. But a great shot nonetheless. 11-point advantage for Rose-Hulman, and here's Anaya Hawkins, who turns it over. Looking to go coast to coast. She finds Godoy Rodriguez, who finds Hawkins.
Good ball movement there. Did not have the original open shot. Pass it to Godoy Rodriguez, who would end up being double teamed, which made her wide open again. So an easy layup.
It is all Rose Holman right now. The Engineers shooting 67%, and yet there's the foot on the line. That's a 2, but a pretty shot nonetheless. 13-point lead for Rose Holman. Anaya Hawkins checks out. The bench loves what she's done so far tonight. Just over a minute left in this first quarter. Plenty of offense for the Engineers, and another turnover. That time forced by Emma Shipp.
Emma Shipp, fantastic defensive play, hit off the leg of Joyner.
7 first quarter turnovers for Greenville. Now under a minute. It's Garcia, or Diaz. Diaz to Shipp. Shipp, left hand too strong, but she's fouled. She'll have 2 free throws.
Yeah, Coach McCollin not very happy with the way his team has played in the first quarter.
Shipp's first attempt off the front of the rim. Shipp's got 4 points, 2 of 2 from the line tonight, and an assist. Emma Shipp, a sophomore, started as a freshman last year, was one of the team's leading rebounders, and she's once again a leading rebounder for this year's team, still an underclassman. 45 seconds. Rose Holman leading by 14, and that's a foul on Godoy Rodriguez.
That's
near
team's
midcourt.
5th. And that's also her second personal foul as well, so have to get another sub in. It looks like Scherer.
Abigail Scherer to check in for Godoy Rodriguez. Scherer in the win against Bluffton played just 2 minutes.
At the line, number 5, Wade.
14-point deficit. First attempt is true for Trinity Wade. Wade played 30 minutes in the overtime game on Saturday.
Is just a 56% free throw shooter. Right on cue.
And she misses the second. 24-11.
Both teams are in the bonus for the rest of the first quarter.
They feed it to the corner. Float shot too short. Emma Shipp's got it. Kicks out to Reese, who will reset for the time being. 15 on the shot clock. Reese has space at the top of the key.
Game and shot clock separated by about 5 seconds.
5 to shoot. It's in the hands of Emma Shipp. 4 to shoot. Puts 2 feet in the paint. 1 to shoot, and she's stolen. 4 seconds. And play is blown dead.
Oh, Greenville's not going to like that because they might have had possession.
Roy Mulholland thinks
when the clock hit 0, and that ruined a fast break opportunity. And now a chance for Rose Holman to set up their defense here in this first quarter.
4 seconds. 2 seconds. Got to get one up. It's a fadeaway jumper, and it's too short. An incredible first quarter for Rose Holman. A 24-11 lead. The Engineers, 10 of 16 shooting, 62%. And we'll take a quick break. You're watching Rose Holman basketball on RHIT.TV.
Finding the right answer and trying again, that's really what dragged me to aerospace. I saw other people making amazing stuff on 3D printers, and I thought if I combine that art of 3D printing with engineering, I could make something as complex as an airplane. It all changed when I came to Rose Holman. I feel amazing that I have still 3 years to do something much more complex.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Welcome back to Terre Haute, Holbert Arena. What a first quarter, Sean. 24-11. 6 different Engineers have scored through the first 10 minutes. Rose Holman shooting 62% from the field. They've forced 5 steals. They've recorded 3 blocks. And they've forced 7 turnovers. It's been a display on offense and defense. Incredible start.
Yeah, they're playing with some confidence right now, and you like to see that if you're Rose Holman, but they got to keep it up.
Julia Meyer to Emma Shipp. Back to Meyer. Meyer contested on the elbow. She'll kick it out for 3. Yep. Wide open triple, nothing but net. Caitlin Fennell.
The first through the day, or the second through the day for her.
And a block on the other end. Here's Emma Shipp. Trying to keep things fast. Sophia Reese looking for a pass underneath. Nothing doing. And she'll slow it down and set the table. Driving right, nowhere to go. And she tries to find a wide open Gallegos Rodriguez.
Was the right idea, just unable to get the ball inside before committing the foul. Looking back at the wide open 3 again.
What a pretty shot.
She does shoot 33% from 3 as well this season. And she's 2 of 2 so far today.
Caitlin Fennell, last game, 2 of 2 from 3, 6 of 8 shooting. She scored 17 points in the Engineers' first win of the season.
Yeah, she's someone that needs to at least get to her average of 13 points a game. Another turnover forced by Rose Holman. Number 8.
Number 8. A commanding 27-11 lead. Engineers trying to pile it on. Trying for back-to-back wins for the first time this season. Fennell, nowhere to go. They dump it down low. Spinning and shooting too strong. Sophia Reese tried for the offensive rebound, could not corral it, and Greenville takes control. Here comes Trinity Wade. Trinity Wade knocks down the J. That's Wade's first bucket tonight for Greenville. Backdoor snuffed out, and it stays with Rose Holman. Subs entering for both sides. Sophia Reese checks out.
Just took a hard fall, so kind of just precautionary, just protecting her to make sure she doesn't get hurt. Her coach did double check to make sure she was okay. She seems to be just fine.
Kaya Peterson checks in for Rose Holman. They'll feed it into Julia Meyer. Now Emma Shipp, the wide open jumper, just out.
Cannot get the roll this time. Got a roll earlier, just cannot get it this time.
The Greenville Panther runs into her own player. Fight for the basketball. Who's going to come up with it?
Still a fight, and it looks like it will stay with the Panthers. The scoreboard said it was with the Engineers, but
Kaya Peterson tied it up. And it will be a side out for Greenville. They trail by 14. Just starting the second quarter. And they'll circle around the perimeter. Trying to find 2 feet in the paint. It's tipped. And in the hands of the Engineers. Here's Kaya Peterson to Emma Shipp. Pump fake for a wide open Fennell. It circles around the rim. And there's Kaya Peterson for putback duty.
Just right place at the right time.
16-point lead. Quick jumper drops for Trinity Wade. She's got a quick 4 points in the second quarter. Back to a 14-point deficit. 3 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Julia Meyer, nearly intercepted. She stays with it.
She got it back and then draws the foul.
Driving hard to her left. It's a blocking foul against the Panthers.
Goheen, that's her second.
Rose-Hulman holding Greenville to just 6 of 21 shooting, which is 28% from the field so far. Caitlin Fennell to inbound. And she finds Anaya Hawkins. A great steal and a great score.
Yeah, Hawkins has had a nice first half. Already 6 points. A rebound, a steal, and a block. Doing it on both sides of the court.
How will Greenville respond? Trying to drive inside. Great defense. Absolutely nothing doing.
Yeah, the shot was forced. That's not a shot you want if you are Greenville.
Great defense from Kaya Peterson. Another entry in the post to Hawkins, that time too short. Good feed from Sophia Reese. And now Greenville moving quickly. They look underneath, tipped away by Hawkins. And she comes up with the basketball. It'll be a timeout called by Rose-Hulman head coach Devrin Paul. My goodness. That's 8 turnovers for Greenville. Now shooting 6 of 22. When we talked to Coach Devrin Paul prior to this game, he said he wants an emphasis on-ball pressure, but my goodness, you don't expect it to be this much. Rose-Hulman 6 steals and 5 blocks and just 4 turnovers offensively. This is their best game all around through the early parts of the season.
Again, already 31 points in this first half. Looking good so far, shooting 57% from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 as well.
7 different engineers have scored. They have spread the wealth. And Rose-Hulman shooting 13 of 23. If you're Greenville right now, down 16 points, how do you limit the scoring that Rose-Hulman's been putting on so far?
Well, frankly, it's actually been because of turnovers as well. You got to take care of the ball. 9 turnovers that have resulted in 11 points for Rose-Hulman. We talked about the paint game. I was dead wrong. So far, it's been Rose-Hulman on top, 14-10 in points in the paint. So, you know.
Yeah, big number is the points off of turnovers. 11 points off turnovers that Rose-Hulman has converted. 0 points off turnovers for Greenville. So I think for the Greenville Panthers, it's a matter of limiting turnovers, finding safer passes in the half court. Here come the Engineers. It's Sophia Reese to bring it up the floor. 4 minutes played in the second quarter. It is all Rose-Hulman. Emma Shipp to Fennell. Fennell to Kaya Peterson. Peterson working around the perimeter. And a miscommunication with her counterpart, Anaya Hawkins. 5th turnover tonight for Rose. Now the Engineers to Engineers, some full court pressure. It's Courtney Brummer with the ball in her hand. She picks it up at the top of the key. Bank shot doesn't go. Brought down by Caitlin Fennell. They find it in the hands of the point guard, Sophia Reese. Sophia Reese, crossover. Triple team. Keeps the pivot foot. Finds an open jumper for Emma Shipp on the elbow. And she sinks it for 2.
She deserved to get rewarded for that pass, keeping the pivot foot down and finding the open player who drains the shot.
Sophia Reese doing a great job playing off 2 feet, finding her open teammates. Elbow jumper for Greenville. That time the Panthers connect. That one scored by Joyner. Sophia Reese, mid-range shot, too short. Knocked away by Anaya Hawkins, and it stays with the Panthers.
Some more substitutions in for both these teams.
They're going to try to work back in Alyssa Seymour, the 6-foot senior for Greenville, the leading scorer for the Panthers.
She's been held scoreless so far. Take that back. She only has 2 points though in this game. Needs to get to her average as well of 11.
Anaya Hawkins, foot on the line. Drives inside. Up with the right hand. It's off to the left.
Try drawing the foul. You do not want to force shots like that, even when you're up by 16.
That
shot. Take some good shots.
Straightaway 3. Too strong. That one missed by Trinity Wade. Here's Kaya Peterson. She's got a step. She's met inside the paint. A perfect shot off the glass.
Timeout.
And Roy Mulholland wants a timeout. Wants to talk things over as Greenville trails 35-17 through 6 minutes in the second quarter. Well, Greenville, they're up to 9 turnovers now.
They are, and again, 11 points off of those turnovers. And Rose-Hulman's more than doubled up on Greenville. This is a great start if you are Rose-Hulman, but remember, you had a nice lead in the first half of the last match, up 35-11, and only won by 2 because you kind of let up in the second half. That's what you do not want to do at all in this game. You just want to continue to play the way you've been playing. Do not let up. Keep the momentum on your side.
And Coach Paul talked about that game where they allowed Bluffton to get back in it after leading 35-11. He says we want to play sound basketball through all 4 quarters. We got complacent in that second half. We want to get back to our identity, which is moving the ball around offensively and having plenty of pressure on the ball defensively. And there's a jump ball.
Well, if you throw in triple coverage, that's probably what's going to happen, either that or a turnover.
Emma Ship checks out. Julia Meyer checks in for Rose. Kaya Peterson to inbound. And she does to Sophia Reese. To Anaya Hawkins. Dumps it over to her junior point guard, Reese. Reese some space up top. Working around the right wing. Finding Meyer, who cuts inside. Nearly makes it off the window, but off to the right. Coast to coast. And the Panthers will have 2 free throws. Courtney Brummer went all the way, and she'll have 2 free throws. Courtney Brummer tonight held scoreless, 0 for 1, just 1 attempt from 3-point range. She's got 4 rebounds and a steal in 10 minutes played. Brummer's first attempt rattles in.
Just a 52% free throw shooter this season is Brummer.
Courtney Brummer is one of 2 Panthers to start every game this year. She started all 9, and she drops home the second free throw. She averages just shy of 6 points, and she averages 6 rebounds. Big part of Greenville's offense. Down low to Peterson. Peterson turns it over.
Couldn't tell who she was trying to pass that to.
Here's Trinity Wade driving left, picks up the dribble on the elbow, nearly throws it over the head of Morgan Alexander. Alexander picks up her dribble, trying to find Alyssa Seymour. But once again, there's Anaya Hawkins denying everything. As a couple of subs enter for Rose-Hulman.
A note for Greenville, they only have 6 seconds to get a shot off. But it's been tough. It's been really tough for the Panthers to find really a good shot at all this first half.
Seymour on the inbounds, can't get it to go. Nia Hawkins loses it on the pass, but Godoy Rodriguez keeps it alive. Long range triple. Gallegos Rodriguez too strong. Saved by Greenville's Courtney Brummer, and she's still on the floor. She's injured. She tipped it into the hands of Alyssa Seymour, but Courtney Brummer still shaken up as Roy Mulholland comes out to see if she's okay. And we'll take it to a quick break. You're watching Rose-Hulman basketball on RHIT.TV.
We're doing things so quickly. A lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Greenville's star player, Courtney Brummer, still on the ground. Roy Mulholland and the training staff out there to see if she's okay. She took a hard fall, saving a rebound. And that will be a big blow for Greenville and their offense, as they're already shooting 7 of 27, just 26% shooting from the field tonight. And a pretty big deficit as well. If Greenville wants to have a chance to get back in this game, will most likely need Courtney Brummer, but it'll have to be a next man up mentality for the Panthers, as she's still on the floor. But here in the second quarter, it's been most of the same. Rose-Hulman offensively still piling it on. They lead by 16 points with just over 2 minutes left before halftime. The leading scorer for Rose-Hulman is Emma Shipp with 7 points. You'd think someone on Rose-Hulman would be in double figures, but no, it's been just about everyone.
Yeah, everyone who scored has at least 3 points.
That is a great sign for Devin Paul and his team. Starting out the year 0-7 without their point guard Sophia Reese for the first 5 games. Now with Sophia Reese back in the lineup, they've gotten their first win, and this offense looks more comfortable each and every game she's been in the lineup. Sophia Reese tonight 0-4. She hasn't scored, but she's recorded 3 assists. We're still before halftime in this game, and Rose-Hulman, they have 10 assists as a team. Last game against Bluffton, Rose-Hulman recorded 15 assists. Tonight they have 10, and we're still 2 minutes to go before halftime. You look at Greenville, their side of things, their leading scorer has just 6 points. And that's Bailey Joyner, the 5'10" sophomore from Arkansas. She has 6 points, 3 of 3 shooting, and 2 rebounds as well. That's been about it for Greenville. 0 of 5 from 3. And finally, Courtney Brummer able to stand up on her own accord as both sides clap. And she will be checked out by the training staff to make sure she is okay. She is walking. We wish her the best. We hope she can return in this game. She took a hard fall. Back to basketball inside Holbert Arena. Just over 2 minutes left before the break. And that is the 11th turnover for Greenville. Anaya Hawkins brings it up. Caitlin Fennell. Top to Gallegos Rodriguez. Rodriguez cross-court pass to Fennell. Thought about the 3. Instead drives left. Gets inside the paint, feeds it down low to Hawkins, who's blocked, brought down by Alyssa Seymour. And the Panthers going the other way. It's Trinity Wade. Ten on the shot clock for the Panthers.
Something you've seen a lot of so far is Greenville really going late, going deep into the shot clock and forcing up a shot like that. The big reason why they've struggled throughout this match. And just at 25% from the field.
Rose Holman deciding not to shoot the three. They want to find a better look inside. This time it's Rodriguez. Godoy Rodriguez finds the 10.
That's her 6th point.
Now under a minute. A tough look. Off balance look from Trinity Wade. It's off to the left. And that time Godoy Rodriguez snatches the ankles of Trinity Wade. She tries the three. It won't fall. Offensive rebound and putback will fall, though, for Julia Meyer. Julia Meyer up to 5 points, 2 of 4 shooting. Now Greenville will have the last shot.
I'm still all over that move. Good move.
It's Morgan Alexander to DeJesus. 5 to go. Driving left, picks up the dribble. She finds the off-balance shot and buries it.
That's
somehow
that goes in out of all the shots in the first half. Wow.
So Rose Holman at halftime, they lead 39-19. 20-point lead for the Engineers. And we'll send it to a break before we have a halftime show in just a few minutes. You're watching Rose Holman basketball on RHIT.TV.
Hurdle looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen, skip pass. Mays with 3. Mays drive, floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off, and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30, block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. That's a big one right there, and finally, somebody gets on the board.
Rose Rocketry was founded to put Rose Holman on the map for places to go if you're interested in aerospace. Rocketry is a club and a team for anyone interested in any aspect of hobby rocketry, aerospace as a career, or space in general. Rose Rocketry has several different pillars that we try to pursue for all of our members, one of them being the NASA USLI competition. The NASA University Student Launch Initiative is for college students and universities to get experience with high-power rocketry, get experience in creating proposals for NASA. They put us through the same rigorous process as they would all of their contractors. We write proposals, critical design reviews, we write flight readiness reviews, and then we can go and present all of our learnings to the NASA board and they can ask us questions. And having that kind of hands-on experience where you can point to it and say, hey, I want to work at your company. This is what I've done to show that I'm valuable to your company. I've built rockets before. I've written proposals for NASA before. Another part of Rose Rocketry is the research aspect. Because Rose Rocketry's goal is to help students pursue aerospace as a career, we want to try to encourage people in whatever field, in whatever subset of rocketry they are interested in. For example, we have a bunch of students working on what's called Rose Propulsion Laboratory, and we are able to provide them funding, even mentorship. Another aspect would be electric ion propulsion. We have a couple students who are really interested in in-space propulsion specifically. And then there's also SmallSat. Rose SmallSat has the goal of launching a nanosatellite, which is around this big, into orbit within the next 3 to 5 years. And this is a really ambitious project, and it wouldn't be possible without the support of Rose Rocketry. My favorite thing about Rose Rocketry is how open we are. A lot of our people that are the most active are freshmen. And that's fantastic because now these people are learning hands-on engineering skills before they even learn what engineering is.
It's sort of given me a preview of all the engineering that is to come, and it's sort of put me on the fast track of learning mechanical engineering failure modes effects and analysis. That's not something you really learn as a freshman in your academics, but learning it in Rose Rocketry means I can apply those concepts to my current classes, which really helps me excel academically and prepares me for future classes. One of the goals I have after graduation is to be part of the aerospace industry. Rose Rocketry has helped me prepare for that goal in learning the design process of the aerospace industry and learning the documentation requirements. And it's also given me the opportunity to step into a lot of design areas and a lot of manufacturing areas that I haven't been exposed to before. And I think Rose Rocketry provides that really collaborative and friendly atmosphere. We really learn to work with each other, especially across multiple majors. What's special about Rose is the ability to really get involved. If you have that initiative, you can pursue it. And I think that's exemplified by how joining this team as a freshman, I was able to be elected the vice president. I was able to make a real difference on the team. That experience is something that you really may not find at other universities.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
It's halftime between Rose-Hulman and Greenville at the half. 39-21. Rose-Hulman leads. It's been quite the offensive display, Sean, for Rose-Hulman in this first half. Sean Shepard alongside Charlie Harris. 51% shooting for Rose-Hulman, 17 of 33. And the leading scorer is Emma Shipp with 7 points. You would think for a team with 39 first half points, the leading scorer would at least have 10 points. No, it's Emma Shipp with 7. We said it throughout the first half. Rose-Hulman, they've spread the wealth offensively. 7 different engineers have scored, all of them at least 4 or more points. Can you just speak on what you've seen offensively for Rose-Hulman? We'll get to them, what they've done defensively, but offense, it's been on full display tonight.
Well, actually, it started with defense, believe it or not. That's what I was going to say, is that one of the keys was turn good defense into good offense, and that's what they've done. They forced 11 turnovers, scored 11 off of that, and really have just been dominant on all 3 phases, or on both sides of the ball. And again, shooting the 3 ball solid for them at 43% at the moment. Shooting 52% from the field as well. And again, this is the definition of a team effort. 7 players have scored for Rose-Hulman, all of them at least 4 points, and the leading scorer, again, you mentioned Emma Shipp with 7.
But how about Anaya Hawkins for Rose-Hulman? She's not typically in the starting lineup. She has been a few times. She has 6 points, 3 of 7, but the 3 steals is what I look at. She's been everywhere. She's tied up a couple of jump balls. She's recorded the steal. She's made nothing easy defensively inside the paint. Her impact has been incredible so far tonight.
She has, and again, you mentioned 3 steals, 6 points. Has forced a couple of shots up, but other than that, she's had a really solid game.
On the year, Anaya Hawkins averages 4 points and 3 rebounds. Tonight, 6 points, 1 rebound, but 3 steals. It's been all-around effort, and that's when we talked to head coach Devin Paul. That's what he wanted to see, was defensive pressure on the ball, and they've had that and some. 8 first-half steals, 8 of them, 5 blocks, and 11 forced turnovers. That is just incredible, and you have to think Devin Paul is very excited with the way his first half has gone for his team, especially coming off a win. They're looking for back-to-back wins. They started the year 0-7, not the start they wanted, but it feels like they're finding a groove offensively. They look comfortable in transition. Sophia Reese leading the charge. Even though she's 0-4 shooting in the first half, she has delivered passes in the right places for her teammates.
Oh, for sure. But the thing is, you do not want to let up here at halftime. You have a good lead right now, but again, remember, you had a 22-point lead entering the fourth quarter in the game against Bluffton. And at one point, you were trailing in that game. You won by 2, but still, you want to play all 4 quarters here and just continue to dominate the way you have.
And Coach Devin Paul said everything is a learning experience, win or loss. He said they were able to learn plenty from that 2-point win over Bluffton. And we'll have to see here in the second half, how will they respond? Because last game, like you just said, they allowed a huge lead. They were up 35-11 at halftime last game. They opened the door for Bluffton to, like you said, they even took the lead. So for Rose-Hulman in the second half, what do they have to do to continue to pile on?
Just don't let up here. Continue to play the solid defense, continue to drain the open shots, continue to take advantage of their mistakes, because that's what Rose-Hulman's been doing this entire match. And if you notice most of the first half, Greenville was holding the ball for most of the shot clock because they had trouble getting an open shot.
You look at some of the first half stats. Rose-Hulman, they are dominating inside the paint. 20 points in the paint to Greenville's 10. A lot of that has to do with Julia Meyer and Emma Shipp. Also, Caitlin Fennell as well. It's just been an all-around effort. Now for Greenville and for the Panthers, a 39-21 deficit. You think key number one has to be limiting turnovers. Rose-Hulman, they've scored 11 points off of turnovers. That has to change in these next 2 quarters for Greenville. Stopping turnovers, finding players in open passing lanes has to improve here.
Oh, 100%. You have to, and you also have to shoot the ball better as well. You have not made a single 3 yet this match. And one thing you are doing well is something that you struggle with throughout the season is make your free throws, so maybe draw some more fouls as well. Just 6 free throws, 5 of 6, but 8 of 30 in the first half at 27%. But again, you also probably know what happened in the game against Bluffton too. So maybe they take some something to learn from that and apply that in the second half.
And another key factor for Greenville was Courtney Brummer going down.
Yes.
Midway through that second quarter, she went down saving a rebound, and she was pretty shaken up. She has 6 rebounds. She leads the team in rebounds so far with 6. She has a steal. Just 2 points, both of those from the free throw line. But if she is out for the remainder of this game, it will only get tougher for Greenville. She is so important on the glass, rebounding for the Panthers.
It was a big loss. Let's see if we see her come out from the locker room as Greenville is coming out right now.
One thing has been pretty even, though, and that's been the rebounding totals. Greenville actually out-rebounding Rose-Hulman 20-19. Hasn't played much of an impact tonight because of Greenville and their turnovers. But in the second half for Greenville, it's going to be a matter of limiting turnovers and for Rose-Hulman continuing to pile on and not get complacent. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on RHIT.TV.
So I started working on Babcock Ranch 16 years ago. We designed a sustainable community that is also storm resilient, and also it has a ton of flood control associated with it. It has 75 megawatt solar facilities on site, which will cover the entire 18,000 acre community. In September of 2022, we had Hurricane Ian. We had 150 mile an hour sustained winds for about 10 hours and 21 inches of rain. Babcock really had little to no damage at all. We were the only place in a 2-county area that had any electric or any available drinking water that did not need to be boiled. And Rose really prepares you to go out, think outside the box, and problem solve. And I think for any major at Rose-Hulman, that's what you're getting. You have the ability to go out and create something new and innovate and change the way that we live as humans today.
Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955 with 5 central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boiler Makers Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boiler Maker Advantage with Local 374. Sean Shepard alongside Charlie here is getting ready for the second half of action here inside of Holbert Arena. It's been a lot of Rose-Hulman, a lot of it. They lead 39-21, the best first half the Engineers have had all season. We're shooting above 50%, above 40% from long range, and they forced 11 Greenville turnovers. And we're just about underway for the third quarter. 10 minutes on the clock.
Do not see Brummer out there.
Courtney Brummer left second quarter with an injury. So we'll see her status throughout the remainder of this one. We're back to the action in Holbert Arena. Greenville to start with a basketball. Quick turnover from Sophia Reese underneath to Godoy Rodriguez, and it spins out. Emma Shipp, the offensive rebound. She's been so good at those in her career with Rose-Hulman. Going off to the right, blocked and collected. But
he was out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds. That was Bailey Joyner who stepped out, the sophomore from Arkansas. But a quick turnover from Sophia Reese. And she finds Emma Shipp. She's blocked. No, she was fouled. She went up with the left hand. A great pass from Sophia Reese, who's got 3 assists already tonight and a steal. And Emma Shipp will likely have free throws.
Maybe an infection control timeout potentially.
She's going to head to the sideline. Maybe, I
maybe
don't know, maybe a scratch. I don't know.
Like a contact.
I see a couple of smiles on Rose-Hulman's bench, so nothing too serious.
That's a contact for sure.
Oh, a contact, okay. There she is, denying the Claps a half-hearted ovation as she's trying to get...
Oh, the contact.
Well, you're going to need contacts.
I wear contacts, and they're not... Sometimes they like to give you a little bit of trouble, especially when they first come out.
Well, you're going to need the contacts at the free throw line, that's for sure. She's struggling. Trying to get that contact back in.
Everyone's starting to laugh.
Oh,
there we go.
A couple of squints. And she's just fine. Just kind of working out the eye muscle there.
I actually had to fix my contact on the way here.
You know, I'm lucky. I never had to wear contacts, so I'm going to knock on wood. Maybe that'll change when I get older, but yeah.
Must be nice.
Emma Shipp buries the first free throw. And she lines up to second. It's nothing but net. 20-point lead for Rose-Hulman.
He can score with 9.
And they continue with full court pressure. Panthers look underneath. Tipped away by the Engineers.
This is exactly how Rose-Hulman would want to start here. Just continue this momentum.
Now Sophia Reese to set up the offense. They find it underneath to Caitlin Fennell, who's fouled on her way up. So we'll have 2 more free throws for Rose-Hulman. An emphasis on inside scoring out of the break. Caitlin Fennell, 6 points tonight. And 2 strong on the first attempt. She's got 6 points. Both of those on threes. Or sorry, all of those 6 points on threes.
Yeah, that was a rare miss for her. She's an 88% free throw shooter this season.
She goes 1 for 2 from the line. And here's that press. Throwing Greenville off their rhythm, and they finally cross the timeline.
Barely.
It's Godoy Rodriguez guarding the forward, and that's the third turnover already in this third quarter. More of the same for Rose Holman. And it's Sophia Reese to slow things down up top. In the hands of Emma Ship, top of the key. Sophomore gets it to Fennell. Doesn't think about the three, instead drives. Bank shot doesn't go, too strong, brought down by the Panthers, and they're out and moving. No press break that time. It's tipped loose by Godoy Rodriguez. Sophia Reese hits the deck as Greenville makes the basket. Sophia Reese took a fall. She's up on her feet.
Looks like I got hit in the face.
And she seems to be doing okay. She will check out for Kaya Peterson. Give her a moment. Kickball violation against Mia De Jesus. And we'll do the inbounds pass once again. Tipped away.
Take two. Take three.
Take three. Third time's a charm with Chelsea. That was Amelia Shoemaker who knocked that one loose. The sophomore from Gainesville, Georgia. That time they'll just go straight to half court in the hands of Emma Ship. Double teamed.
Ship picked up the ball right at the right time because that one was about to come pick her off from right behind her.
Kaya Peterson on the steal. Another trip to the free throw line for the Fighting Engineers. And they are really giving it to Greenville inside in the paint.
It's already the third team foul.
Kaya Peterson, an efficient game thus far. 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 minutes of action. First free throw in and out.
A 77% free throw shooter.
And the second try goes. Substitute entering for Greenville. It's Trinity Wade who subs in for Maya Mann. 20-point lead for the Engineers. 2 minutes through in this third quarter. Greenville breaks the press. It's up top, Trinity Wade, straight away, triple, too short. Greenville trying to find an offensive rebound, but they're tied up.
Possession arrow over to Rose Holman.
That time Julia Meyer forced the jump ball. Alyssa Seymour comes in for Greenville. Checking out will be Bailey Joyner for the Panthers. It's Godoy Rodriguez to initiate the offense this time. She finds Julia Meyer, who finds Emma Ship, who tries the three from the wing, too strong.
Yeah, she knew that was off right away, but
she's tried chasing the miss.
Kind of feeling it. She's at 9 points.
A good behind-the-back dribble from Trinity Wade, initiating a foul from Godoy Rodriguez. And
that's
there's Sophia Reese.
Foul.
Yep, her third. So Sophia Reese will check back in. Sophia Reese still searching for her first points tonight. Here comes Greenville. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Stout defense on the perimeter. Rose Holman, they are picking up the Panthers well beyond the perimeter line, and it's turnover number 15. Fourth turnover this quarter, still not even 3 minutes into it. And they've picked up 4 turnovers in this third period.
Again, you would think the one thing that Greenville was going to focus on was the turnovers, but again, already 4 of them here in this third quarter, 3 minutes in.
Emma Ship, a couple of bounces on the rim and out. And possession will go to Greenville. It was last down on Rose Holman.
Couple of substitutions.
Yep.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So we got Jamie Hunter in for the first time today.
And Anaya Hawkins as well. Anaya Hawkins has had a great game so far. Let's see if she can continue where she left off. And a quick foul. Hawkins tried for the block. Instead, it's a foul. And Lyra Schmink, the freshman, will shoot 2 free throws.
She'll turn at the charity stripe.
As Adeline Goheen checks back in.
The 50% free throw shooter is Schmink.
Greenville as a team tonight, 5 of 6 from the line. And the first one off the front of the rim. Adeline, and 3 of 5 at the free throw line with 3 rebounds. Second try is up. And she bangs it home. Full court press. A turnover. Chance for a 3-point play. Instead, it'll be 2 free throws, but an encouraging sign for Greenville as they force the 7th turnover tonight from Rose Holman. And now we see Lyra Schmink go to the line for 2. That's her second point. Schmink 2 points tonight on 2 free throws. She's got a rebound and a steal as well in 12 minutes. Her second try also goes. Let's see if that pressure can induce a turnover or 2.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. Beautiful press break. Open jumper, yes. Jamie Hunter, the freshman.
Her first field goal of the season.
Of her career. Both work.
Yep. Not the first point, so she has made a couple of free throws.
First field goal. All right, Sophia Reese. Long pass to Kaya Peterson. Pump fake. And the layup goes.
Fast, quick as you can score 4 points. Back up by 21, Rose Holman. Turning good defense into good offense again.
Mia DeJesus, the runner, off the glass. Brought down by Rose. Peterson to slow it down. She's on the right wing. Feeds it up top to Sophia Reese. Decides not to shoot the 3. Instead, she drives inside and she's fouled.
Would have loved to have seen her shoot that, but still gets a couple opportunities at the charity stripe.
That's what a great point guard does, right? 2 subs to come in for Greenville.
75% has not scored yet this game, so has a chance to be the 9th engineer to score.
Reese playing her 3rd game this year. And she's now on the board. 1 point for Reese. She's going to try to make it 2. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893. Thanks to generous, caring individuals like you, it's Wheeler Mission.
Just because she hasn't scored a whole lot does not mean that she's not been effective. She has 5 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal.
And she's initiated a lot of Rose Holman's offense tonight. Even if she doesn't get the assist, it's kind of a hockey assist. Here's Seymour underneath. Backdoor. Good ball pressure from the freshman, Jamie Hunter. And that's another turnover.
Another turnover forced by Rose Holman.
Greenville shooting just 25% tonight. And there's a turnover forced by Greenville. The 3 from Maddie B, nothing but nets. First triple tonight for Greenville in their offense. Sophia Reese trying to break the press by herself. And she'll slow things down way up top. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. She'll take it back out as there's 10 on the shot clock. She drives left, finds Hunter, driving baseline. Kaya Peterson, stop and
move.
pop.
Good move, gets the easy shot. By the way, that 3 for Greenville was the first 3 they hit this game.
Yeah, they're 1 of 7. Knocked away by Anaya. Trinity Wade. It's up top to Morgan Alexander. 5 on the shot clock. She's still up top. 3 to shoot. Dumps it off to Trinity Wade, who airballs on the contested runner. And it will be immediate timeout. Devrin Paul and this Rose-Hulman bench loves it. They lead 51-29. Picking up where they left off. And we'll be right back in a quick moment. You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on RHIT.TV.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself. It's something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Welcome back to Holbert Arena. Maybe the best game all year for the 1-7 Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. An impressive lead. And they're not done yet. Knocked away out of bounds by Morgan Alexander. It stays with Rose. Just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. And Greenville initiating a full court press. It's Kaya Peterson. Peterson. Now to Sophia Reese, to Jamie Hunter in a beautiful press break. Sophia Reese on the right wing, drives left. And she's fouled as she knifes her way into the paint.
That's the 5th, so we expect the line to shoot 2.
How about that? Rose-Hulman already in the bonus just about midway through the third quarter. Reese's first try is true. Sophia Reese now 3 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and 5 assists. Second try is up and good. 54-29. 53 rather. Knocked away by Kaya Peterson. That's a turnover. 18th turnover. Sophia Reese Euro step up with the left. It's blocked and in the hands of Greenville.
She tried saving and just could not do so.
Maddie B on a track meet. She finds her teammate who finds Trinity Wade, the jumper from range, off to the left. And Gallegos Rodriguez brings down the board. Sophia Reese driving left. Kicks out to Jamie Hunter. Hunter doesn't like the 3. They'll find Gallegos Rodriguez also doesn't want to shoot it. Anaya Hawkins moving right.
Too many steps.
Yep. Travel called. 9th turnover for Rose-Hulman.
Shearer checks back in.
Shearer comes in for Gallegos Rodriguez. Shearer just a freshman.
Ray's not too far from here in Brazil, Indiana.
Under 3 to go in this third quarter. Kicked ball. Sophia Reese active defense. It was Trinity Wade trying to find a pass down low. The Panthers will take this from the side. It'll be Amelia Shoemaker to inbound. And she does so to Adeline Gaheen. Nearly another turnover forced by Kaya Peterson.
Again, already 7 turnovers here in this third quarter.
Man, this Rose Holman defense, they are everywhere.
They're not letting him up.
They're not giving him inch.
Nope.
Active hands.
And I have learned from the game against Bluffton.
Most definitely. They are playing with intensity here in the second half. And there's turnover number 19. Jamie Hunter.
Peterson got a hand on that ball.
Kaya Peterson stuck in the corner. Up to Sophia Reese. Sophia Reese driving right. Stops near the elbow. Anaya Hawkins, no handoff there. She'll instead pass it off to the right to Sophia Reese. Reese with 5 to shoot. Kicks out to Scherer, 3 to shoot. Scherer stuck. She's got to put it up, and that's well short.
Yeah, shot clock violation.
Might have been blocked, but still doesn't matter.
Some people in Roseland wanted a foul. Might have gotten hit in the arm, hard to tell.
Greenville shooting 10 of 38 from the field tonight, 26%. Drew Clark subs in for Greenville. So does Skylar Sweeney. And now we're back to the action. #20th turnover. Forced that time by Kaya Peterson. Rose Holman, they've recorded 13 steals tonight. And they've scored 16 points off of turnovers. That's been the story tonight.
Petting this possession right here.
It's point guard Reese.
They've had more turnovers than field goals attempted in this third quarter.
Reese's floater is blocked. It'll stay with the Engineers. And
again, just 8 shots attempted for Greenville, 9 turnovers.
Caitlin Fennell subs in for Rose. She finds Peterson. Peterson driving inside. Swinging around to Fennell. Her three-pointer from the wing, in and out. Rebounded by Anaya Hawkins. And the offensive rebound to the putback connects.
8 points for Hawkins with 3 rebounds.
She's had energy all night.
5th steal.
Records a steal. Yep. 5 steals for Hawkins. Incredible.
Same thing again.
In her second travel, though. Maybe a little too antsy on the offensive side there. But you love the effort on defense. 8 points for Hawkins, 3 rebounds, and 4 steals. And a block as well. Under a minute now in this third quarter. Rose Holman leads 55-29. A nice scoop shot that time by Maddie B. Greenville should have the last shot. Peterson inside, the step through, a pretty layup with the left hand.
The first play on either team with double digits with 11. And again, that should just show how balanced this team has been today.
20 seconds on the clock. And there is a turnover once again. Another steal from Kaya Peterson. And now under 10 seconds, Rose Holman will have the last say. It's Caitlin Fennell with 5 contested shots. She's fouled. She'll have 2 free throws. Greenville, they've committed 22 turnovers through 3 quarters.
I know. 11 in this third quarter.
Fennell's got 7 points, make it 8. Fennell's only field goals have come from the 3-point line in the first half. She's 2 of 4 from long range tonight. And she knocks down both free throws. 3 seconds. 1 second, a full court heave is short. And that's how this third quarter ends. Another dominant showing from the third period. 59-31 lead for the Fighting Engineers. We'll take a quick break. On the flip side, it's the fourth quarter. You're watching Rose-Hulman women's basketball on RHIT.TV.
We're doing things so quickly. A lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Welcome back to Holbert Arena. It's Rose-Hulman's best game yet this year. The 1-7 Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers against the 3-6 Greenville Panthers. It's been all Rose-Hulman. Like you said before the end of the third quarter, Kaya Peterson, actually the first player in double figures. She's got 11 points on 5 of 5 shooting.
Only miss today is a free throw.
That is impressive. She's played 17 minutes, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. As a team, Rose-Hulman, they've recorded 15 steals, and they've got 20 points off of turnovers tonight.
Again, 22 turnovers, 11 in the third quarter. Just 9 shots attempted for Greenville in the third quarter as well. If you have more turnovers than shots attempted in the quarter, something's not going right. Almost another turnover.
Once again, you see just these active hands. Straightaway three. No good off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, though. And the left-handed layup drops for Bailey Joyner.
That is the one category that Greenville has done well in his offensive rebound, out rebounding on the offensive side, 10-8.
Turnover on the other end, and that time on the way up, Lyra Schmink was fouled, the freshman forward.
Schmink has 3 points all from the charity stripe.
Greenville as a team shooting below 30%, 12 of 41 shooting, 1 of 9 from 3. Schmink's first attempt, too strong. Schmink's played 14 minutes tonight. 0 of 2 from the field. And now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. On the ship. Brings it up the sideline. Now in the hands of Julia Meyer with a full head of steam and another foul called. Rose-Hulman, they've connected on 12 free throws tonight. They're 12 of 15 from the free throw line. That's 80%. And you will take that.
That's the fourth on Joyner.
Bailey Joyner, the 5'10 forward.
She's been a bright spot, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks.
Meyer's first attempt rattles in.
She's a 73% free throw shooter.
Julia Meyer now up to 6 points tonight. 4 rebounds as well. And she drains both of them. 61-34 lead. And Rose-Hulman still putting on the press.
Well, you don't want to let up because, again, you had a lead similar to this against Bluffton and almost blew it.
Another turnover, the 23rd tonight. So a battle of 2 full court presses. Here's Greenville's. Let's see if the Engineers can break it. And they cannot. But the Engineers steal one right back. Here's a layup, too strong. And Greenville comes up with it. They're moving in transition. Maya Mann has it. She finds Lyra Schmink. Schmink now to Goheen, who gives it to De Jesus. 15 on the shot clock. It's Goheen. Nowhere to go. Nearly stolen away. Under 10 to go on the shot clock. It's Maya Mann. Up top, pump fake from 3, and it's blocked. Putback, though, also no good. A shot clock violation. That time, Lyra Schmink tried her best to get a shot on the basket, but she was tipped on the way up.
And that's just the type of defense that Rose-Hulman. It's called a technical foul.
Foul 90 feet from the bucket.
Called a technical foul on.
Was that on Roy Mulholland?
It was.
He's pleading his case. And he's being heard loud and clear. He's very kind to us pregame. I wouldn't want to get in his way at this point of the game. So it's Godoy Rodriguez to take the technical free throws. She's 1 for 2. And Rose-Hulman will take possession after the technical. And we're back to basketball. Emma Ship up top. Finds Fennell. Guarded heavily from 3. Picks up her dribble near the free throw line and finds Godoy Rodriguez. Rodriguez is tied up. It's a jump ball. Possession stays with Rose. There's under 8 minutes left in this ball game. The inbound it to Julia Meyer. She'll take the jumper from the left elbow, and it's in and out. Maya Mann going the other way for Greenville. Oh, a beautiful step through, but too much strength on that layup. And another jump ball. This time it'll go to Greenville. A beautiful move from Adeline Gaheen.
Yeah, just cannot finish it.
It's into De Jesus. Spinning shot off the glass. It goes. Pretty shot from De Jesus. Oh, a beautiful pass underneath. Shot doesn't go from Amelia Diaz. And a mass substitution ready to come in for the Greenville Panthers. There is Schmink. Picks up the dribble. They'll get it back up top. Post entry this time. And it's stolen away. That time by Emma Ship.
26th turnover. And just 13 turnovers for Rose-Hulman.
And Devrin Paul, Rose-Hulman's head coach, very content with piling it on.
Also very content with just running out some of the clock as well.
Pull up Jay. That's off to the left. Tipped loose though, and it's another turnover. Emma Ship controls it and slows it down as we're about 4 minutes through this last quarter. Mass substitutions to enter for both sides on this next dead ball. And Emma Ship really going to slow things down near center court. Now she'll get things going with 10 on the shot clock. She finds Caitlin Fennell. The 3 ball too strong. De Jesus brings it down. She's met with pressure. Another turnover. This time an easy layup from Godoy Rodriguez. 28th turnover.
17th in this second half compared to just 14 total shots. Just an interesting stat I'm keeping an eye on.
There's a foul on Amelia Diaz. She was trying to deny Bailey Joyner the ball on the low block, and here come the mass substitutions. 5 new players in for Rose-Hulman, 5 new players in for Greenville. Sophia Reese, the lone starter for Rose Holman, on the floor right now.
Peterson also in there.
And Kaya Peterson. Inbounds. Spinning shot, right hand, it goes. Nice shot from Morgan Alexander. Her first bucket tonight. Her first shot attempt as well. Sophia Reese to the freshman Scherer. The two goes.
Her first field goal as well in her career. You get a basket. You get a basket. Everyone gets a basket so far in this match.
Morgan Alexander's right elbow shot too short. Under 5 to play. A commanding lead, as it's been since the first quarter, where they led 24-11. They never looked back. Reese picks up her dribble on the left wing. Now it's Kaya Peterson. Peterson trying to get it down low. She does to her teammate. Tipped up to Sophia Reese, nowhere to go. 1 to shoot, and a shot clock violation. Sophia Reese didn't see the shot clock. She pointed to her ear as she didn't hear it was winding down, and a timeout is called on the floor. 66-38 lead for Rose Holman. We'll have the final 4 minutes and 30 seconds when we come back on RHIT.TV.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Welcome back inside of Holbert Arena. Rose Holman just 4.5 minutes until they have back-to-back wins for the first time this year. Fresh off a 2-point win against Bluffton on Saturday. They had a full week of practice.
Yeah, it's been all on the defensive side for Rose Holman, forcing 28 turnovers, 17 in the second half.
9 different Rose Holman players have scored tonight. Just one of them in double figures.
It's not just about the turnovers either. It's also the forcing tough shots, because they're holding Greenville to just 30% shooting. 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 9 from 3 at 11%. And if you notice, a lot of the possessions are going deep into the shot clock because Rose Holman's defense has just been all over them, not giving them any space to get an open shot. And then they'll eventually get to about 10 in the shot clock, and then they'll have to start forcing up a shot.
Trinity Wade dicing inside. The right-handed layup drops. That's Wade's 6th point tonight. 26-point lead for Rose. Here's Reese. Inside, floater, too short. And she'd like to have that one back. A good look inside. Here's Morgan Alexander. Alexander to Wade. Wade dumps it up top. Pump fake. Alexander driving inside. She's blocked. Saved by the freshman Scherer and knocked away by Gallegos Rodriguez.
9 to shoot.
Yeah, under 10 on the shot clock. It's Lucia Caballero. Caballero to the Maddie B. She tries the long range 2. And it's knocked away. Last touched by Reagan Lorenzen of Rose Holman, so it will stay with Greenville.
Shot clock resets to 20 because it was technically an offensive rebound.
Greenville outscoring Rose Holman in this fourth quarter, 9-7. Long two from Morgan Alexander. It goes.
Just her 4th point of the game.
Kaya Peterson's got it near the elbow. And she dribbles it back up top to reset the offense. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. Peterson now met with some pressure. Drives left, picks up the dribble, kicks out to Abigail Scherer. Takes a dribble, passes it off for another pass. This time it's Reagan Lorenzen who bangs home the trifecta.
The first 3 of the season for Lorenzen, the sophomore from Westfield, Indiana.
Two and a half to go. Trinity Wade from deep. Too short. Brought down by Reese. We've seen full court pressure all game. Here's Lorenzen again. Drives inside and fouled on her way to the basket. Lorenzen has a chance for a quick 5 points. And with Lorenzen's 3-point shot, that now makes 10 Rose-Hulman players with a bucket tonight.
Yeah. At least some points.
Check it, actually 11 Rose-Hulman players have scored. 11. And just one of them's in double figures.
You have 3 players with 9, 1 with 8, 1 with 7.
You got to think 2 players have to get double figures before this thing's over. But it goes to show how Rose-Hulman's spread the wealth on offense. And one! There's some energy for Greenville. That time it's Elena Maurer for a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, they're down by almost 30, but you would not guess it by the reaction from the bench.
Trying to find anything to hang their hat on tonight. She cannot convert the 3-point play.
Actually was her first basket as well of the season.
Under 2. We still see that press. Inbounded to Kaya Peterson. Now to Lorenzen.
There's a 10-second violation.
So that's Rose-Hulman's 15th turnover. Rose-Hulman shooting 3 of 9 here in this 4th quarter. They're being outscored 13-12 in the last period.
So that's the bad news for Rose-Hulman. The good news is you outscored them by 28 in the first 3 combined. So you have a little bit of leeway here.
Look inside, doesn't go. Kaya Peterson with 90 seconds. There's a couple more possessions for both sides. Peterson can't keep the dribble alive. She picks it up. 15 on the shot clock. Gallegos Rodriguez drives inside, and she is fouled. Fouled that time by Elena Maurer. And this will be free throw number 22 and number 23 for the Engineers tonight. Rose-Hulman shooting 81% from the charity stripe, 17 of 21. And Gallegos Rodriguez drops in the first one. That's her 6th point tonight. And she knocks down both of them. Just about everything has gone right tonight for Rose-Hulman. Free throws, 3-point shooting, blocks, steals, just about everything. Maya Mann for 3. She drains that one. The 2nd triple tonight for Greenville. Under a minute to play. And Jamie Hunter is turned over. She traveled before she crossed half court.
And just good experience for all these players at this point. Some that don't see a whole lot of playing time throughout the year. Seeing some extended time. This could be a good experience for both these squads. But this is by far the best performance that we have seen from Rose-Hulman this season. Without
Double
a doubt.
team inside. Kaya Peterson records the foul on Elena Maurer.
That is the 4th foul on Peterson.
Maurer drops in the first one. Maurer now 3 points in just 5 minutes. And she misses the second attempt. Could be the last press break of the night for Rose-Hulman and their offense. And they broke the press for a minute before Reagan Lorenzen turned the ball over. Still, even with 30 seconds, you still see full court pressure from Devon Paul and his team. Greenville looking for one last bucket tonight. It's Morgan Alexander, and she extends her left arm. It's an offensive foul, the 29th turnover. And Rose-Hulman might just dribble this thing out.
But don't expect Greenville to let up yet until the clock hits 0. They're playing through every second and almost forced a turnover there. But instead draws a foul, in which Scherer has a chance to get more points.
Freshman Abigail Scherer, 5'6" freshman from Brazil, Indiana. She's a guard for Devon Paul's squad. She knocks down the first attempt. She's got 3 points in 9 minutes. That was her first free throw attempt tonight. And the second try is up. And it's good. 76-48. 10 seconds. It's Maya Mann. The Panthers looking for one last shot attempt. Inside to Maurer. And she banks it home for the last bucket of the evening. The final horn sounds, and that's it from Holbert Arena. A convincing 75-50 win for Rose-Hulman. Man, oh man, what a game, what a response. After a 2-point win last game against Bluffton on Saturday, where they had a 35-11 lead at halftime. They lost the lead in the second half. They come for a home game against Greenville, and they apply pressure on defense. They shoot 45% from the field, 36% from 3, and they force 29 turnovers. It'll be interesting to see what head coach Devon Paul has to say as he'll join the post-game show in just a couple minutes after he says congratulations to his team. But Sean Shepard, what a game for Rose-Hulman.
By far their best performance, again 75 points, and was just a great showing coming off a win. This team starting to see some things come together, and it's a good time to see it because conference season is just right around the corner.
You have Sophia Reese in the lineup for now the third game. Now, Sophia Reese only had 4 points, 0 of 7 shooting, but she led her team in assists with 6 of them. Also 2 steals as well. 19 steals for the Engineers tonight.
Thanks for coming out tonight. Please take me home.
And Rose-Hulman squad saying thank you to their fans that came out to watch a 25-point win. 75-50 the final. So many stats to look at from tonight's game. The box score just filled with positive stuff on Rose-Hulman's side. You look at the shooting splits for Greenville. They end the night 35% from the field, 18% from 3. Just not enough offense tonight to even make it a game. We'll take a quick break. Should be joined by Devon Paul on the flip side. You're watching post-game coverage on RHIT.TV.
So my goal is to get involved in space industry and learn about what lies beyond the Earth's horizon. I came across Rose Rocketry. I saw, hey, they're doing some really cool stuff. They're building rockets. Being at Rose, I was able to hone my engineering skills to push myself to get involved in the field further and learn about all these different opportunities. And I don't think I would have really gotten that at a bigger university.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt. Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
Welcome back to the post-game coverage from the 75-50 win, a 25-point victory for Rose-Hulman. Back-to-back wins for the first time this season. I'm joined by head coach Devrin Paul. Coach, thank you for joining me for this post-game.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And first of all the honor and glory goes to Jesus Christ. That's my Lord and Savior. If it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't be there coach the game today. So thankful for the opportunity.
Coach, I mean, there were stats all over the place. The 29 turnovers, the assist numbers, the 11 players scoring tonight. You had 11 players score. That's incredible. Do you have a favorite stat or a stat that stands out the most for you tonight? There's so many to choose from.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like our shooting percentage, you know, we've been talking about as a team, we want to shoot over 40% each game. We shot 45% today. We forced turnovers, which we wanted to do, but we also wanted to capitalize on the turnovers, and we had 25 points off the turnovers.
Yeah.
Credit goes to the players, man. I'm so thrilled for them because they've been putting the work in.
You had that game Saturday, the 2-point win against Bluffton. You had a few days to practice, work some things out. What did you see from your group in the last couple of days, maybe it was today, that felt like they were ready to take on the challenge tonight?
I seen energy and effort, and those are the two things that we've really been going over in practice, making sure you're in the right spot, being proactive instead of reacting to a play. And I think that those major things, just playing with energy and playing together. I think we had 17 assists today.
Yeah.
Our goal was to get to 20, and we were almost there. And Sophia had 6 assists by herself. So it's always good when you're able to move the ball and get everybody involved.
Something you said before the game today was you want your team to have on-ball pressure. You want to be involved in passing lanes.
Yes.
And you had that and some. I mean, you applied a full court maybe a soft press at times, but full court pressure through all 4 quarters. Was that something you want instilled in your team? No matter what the score is, you could be winning by 25 like tonight, you could be losing by 25, but is that full court pressure, is the on-ball pressure something you're going to hammer home for this group?
You know, the thing that we're hammering home is the intensity level. It's not what we do, it's how we do it. So if we're going to press, we need to be intense with it. If we're going to play half-court man, we need to be intense. So I told them everything that we do, we need to be intense about it. So that's where we come back with that energy and effort. And we decided that was just part of the game plan today, was making sure we applied pressure. And our student athletes took care of business. So I'm just thrilled for my players, man. They've been really working hard. Rose is not easy when it comes to academics, and being able to be locked in as a student athlete at Rose-Hulman is just it's a commendable thing.
Well, Coach, congratulations tonight, the 25-point win, back-to-back wins, and good
Two
luck.
in a row.
2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Good luck the rest of the way. Thank
Appreciate
you for joining
it.
me.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
That'll do it from Holbert Arena. Rose-Hulman takes it home 75-50. Thank you all for watching.